Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing this cold girl makeup look, or I'm cold makeup, whatever you want to call it. It's a super pretty and minimal makeup look, and it can be a really cute everyday winter makeup look as well. So if you want to know how to look like a snow princess this winters, then just keep on watching. First things first, skincare. Follow your skincare routine, whatever you have, or at least moisturize your skin. Here I'm using the simple replenishing rich moisturizer and applying that all over my face and neck. Next I have the Sugar Prime Sublime Anti-Aging Primer, and I'm applying that onto the centers of my face. And first I'm spreading it in its place, and then I'm gonna blend it out onto my entire face using my fingers. I can't skip primer in minimal makeup as well because it smooths out the skin. For foundation, I'm taking the K-Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I'm in the shade 155 White Tan, and it's such a good foundation for natural makeup looks. I have taken 2 pumps of the foundation and applying it onto my face and then blending it out using the Mars Cosmetics brush. It's such a good brush, by the way. It comes in a set and it's amazing. During winters, our skin gets dehydrated and dry, so I like using dewy foundations over matte foundation. Next, taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Golden and applying that underneath my eyes, on top of the lid and around my mouth as well. Apply a little bit of product only on the areas where you have pigmentation and don't apply too much. And then I'm going to blend it out using a brush. This concealer is one shade lighter than my skin tone. It's not my exact match. But if you have a concealer that matches with your skin perfectly, then go ahead with that shade. You don't have to use a highlighting concealer for this look. Then taking the Inside Flawless Finish Setting Powder, I'm in the shade MNY30, and I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes and on top of the lid only. This powder is a really good match for my skin, and it does have some coverage, so it's gonna take away the brightness that concealer has given. For brows, I have taken the Sugar Arch Arrival Micro Brow Pencil in the shade 02, and I'm gonna fill the sparse area of my brows. Do not skip your brows thinking it's a minimal makeup look. You need to fill your brows because it makes a world of a difference. To set my brows in place, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. Taking the brow side of the product and applying it onto the brows in upward direction. And this is my current favorite eyebrow combo. Moving on to the face, taking the Sugar Face palette in the shade 03 and picking the Coral Climax blush from the palette and applying it from the center of the eyeball to the tail of the brow only. Not pulling it all the way to the temples and keeping it onto the apples of the cheeks only. Blush placement is important in this look, so do try to follow it. I'm gonna apply the blush onto the tip of the nose for that cold look, and whatever is left on the brush, roughly applying that onto the crease as well. To intensify the blush of the nose, I'm reapplying it using the tip of the finger and blending it out using the same brush. I have applied more blush because it's gonna fade at the end of the video. Blush is the first thing to fade from the face, so it does not matter if it's looking too much right now. For eyes, I have taken the Sugar Highlighter in the shade 01 and applying that onto the center of the lid. Then taking a clean fluffy brush and blending the edges of that shade from both the inner and outer portion. Here I am reapplying the shade only onto the center of the lid to intensify the look. Once again taking the blending brush and blending the edges of the shadow to soften the look. Reapply, blend until you get the desired intensity. Also applying the same highlighter onto the inner corners of the eye. Then blending the edges from both upper and lower side for that soft diffused look. Then reapply onto the centers only for that pop. Then blending the edges and reapplying until I'm happy with the level of intensity. Then taking the Blue Heaven Intense Black Eyeliner, and I'm going to be drawing a half wing using this. So I'm just drawing the tail of the wing and connecting it to the half of the lid. Not connecting it all the way to the inner corner. Make very small strokes to get this liner perfect. This liner is going to give us elongated eyes without making the eyes small. Then I have Uptown Curl Lengthening Mascara from Sugar, and I'm applying that onto my lashes. Coating the lashes really nicely because I'm not going to be wearing false lashes in this look because it's a natural minimal look. Also applying the mascara onto my bottom lashes. Some people are skipping lower lash mascara. Please don't skip it. Bottom lashes look really bomb after mascara in any look. Next, taking the Maybelline Line Tattoo Crayon pen and applying that onto my upper waterline only. It's a transfer proof liner, so it's not going to transfer onto the lower waterline, and I'm going to leave the lower waterline as it is. Going back to the face, taking the same highlighter from Sugar and gonna apply it onto the highest points of the cheeks. Not applying a lot of it because we don't want blinding look here. And because we have used same highlighter onto the eyes as well, that frost is gonna look very cohesive. For lips, I have taken the Swiss Beauty Bold Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandy Pink, and first I'm gonna be lining my lips, and that's Pishu. He jumped, took my light and ran away. He is very naughty, by the way. I'm also gonna be filling my lips with the same shade. So this liner will be our main lip color because I'm not going to be applying any lipstick on top. And lastly, taking the Blue Heaven Lush and Juicy Lip Plumping Wand in the shade Mauve Tint and applying that all over my lips. The shade of the gloss matches with the lip liner really well, and it's looking so good as a combo. And that's it. That's the final look, you guys. I love chilly nose and cheeks and some frost on the eyes. Definitely try this look. It's so good. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, then don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye.